So after working with Aman and LCE, we've closed 29K pipeline value, in total has been 106K, sent out 17 contracts, booked 26 calls. Impressions have gone up from just under 12,000 to almost 52,000. Followers have gone from 800 to above 2,000.
Hey guys, today I'm with Naz. He's a web design consultant. We helped him go on LinkedIn from 0 to 29K in additional revenue, and I'm going to walk you through his whole experience. So Naz, welcome on.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Tell everyone listening a little bit about your business, because I maybe have butchered web design consultant a little bit.
Yeah, so pretty much we started as a typical web design agency. Quickly found with Aman's help that GTM agencies were a really good niche to focus on. So started helping them out with web design, but also this is where the consulting aspect comes into it with positioning and messaging, because a lot of them have the same offers and are struggling to stand out. So that's something extra that we kind of offer. But yeah, that's the gist of it.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit about the GTM agencies you signed into, just in case anyone's listening and is a GTM agency. Like, what do they look like? What's going on there?
Yeah, so GTM agencies, pretty much the main, I guess, criteria we go for. Ideally, they are doing over like $1 million in revenue per year. Most of them now are dabbling into RevOps, so they're targeting basically bigger clients. Our slogan, if you want to call that, is that we help GTM agencies attract bigger and better clients. So a lot of these GTM agencies are looking to go upscale, upmarket, that sort of thing.
Awesome. And then tell me a little bit about the types of clients you signed. What is it about the quality of these clients, their mindset? Like, what's happening with these clients that is maybe different to other clients you've had before, or just more systemic of like LinkedIn type clients?
Yeah, I would say a lot of these clients, so the GTM space is really popular right now. It's kind of like a trend. There was there was always people that were doing outbound cold email, and they're still doing that, but now they're jumping on this like clay bandwagon. And there's this really like, I guess, strong community. But the problem is everyone kind of looks the same. So and when we first kind of sat down into our initial call, we were figuring out my positioning. You mentioned like the psychology of these GTM agencies, that they want to stand out, they want to look bigger, they want to attract bigger clients. So that's where a lot of that's the main pain point that we hit, right? And that's how we've been able to kind of justify our offer. So yeah.
Tell me a little bit about your positioning before this stage. So who were you speaking to widely, and what was like going wrong at that time in terms of like content positioning, DMs, that sort of stuff? Yeah,
so before working with LCE, broadly targeting like my LinkedIn profile and like banner and stuff, it was broadly like just kind of startups, and I did have GTM agencies in there, but I wasn't really focusing on them. In terms of what I was DMing, it was all over the place. Back there were some people that I was DMing that probably weren't making any money, and I just thought, I've got like this sort of personalized message that I could send them. I was doing a lot of voice notes, which worked, but again, I was just targeting the wrong people. But yeah, after working with you, we definitely figured out, okay, these are the GTM agencies that we should be targeting. We knew what kind of pain points we had to speak to when talking to them. So the LinkedIn, so that's the LinkedIn DM side of things. We knew what to speak to, and also with the content. Before working with you, I was doing a little bit of content. It wasn't anywhere near as like focused and targeted as is now. It's definitely had a lot more inbound come through. And to be, most of my clients come through inbound than outbound, so that speaks to it quite a lot.
Tell me a little bit about what you learned about LinkedIn in this process. Like, what are like the little things you're like, oh damn, didn't know that, and that's actually made a huge impact on what I was doing?
Yeah, I'd say definitely one of the first things I learned was like about vanity metrics. Like, impressions are great, but it's just for getting reach. And you do need to get reach sometimes, but it's often the posts that don't get heaps of likes that will get clients to reach out. So learning about, I guess, marketing in general, and these are all in the resources that you provide, like just funnel, middle funnel, and bottom of funnel, learning how that works. And then also just like when I'm using LinkedIn, I kind of feel like I'm being a bit more productive because I'm also looking out for what other people are doing, and you'll see a post that gets heaps of reach, and then you just like you question how many leads is that actually getting, and when you see, you just start to look out for certain things, so you start using and viewing LinkedIn in a completely different way.
What are the best parts that you've had in this experience so far, like, in terms of the program, your experience? Like, what has been like, this has been like stand out, and this is why like it's worth everything that you pay to get in?
Yeah, so I guess there's kind of two parts. Like the initial sort of like training and going through all the resources was pretty good because it's like a really comprehensive base that you develop. But then after that, I think the one-on-one consults are really good. And especially like before working with you, I had been approached by some other, I guess, like LinkedIn content coaches and stuff like that. But not all of them, it wasn't always the founders that you'd be sitting with. So I found that was really useful, just actually getting to work with you and picking your brain. And yeah, obviously a lot of it was like LinkedIn and content related, but then there'd be like other stuff as well, you know, just general ops stuff. So yeah, I think that was really useful.
We spent a lot of time about sales and ops and hiring, if anything, which is like, it depends on the type of person I'm working with. But yeah, tell us about that sort of stage of the discussions.
Yeah. So that's definitely what I found really useful from the consult. So just understanding how you approached, I guess, scaling, how to go about things like outsourcing, how to go about raising prices, all that sort of stuff, like setting up systems. And I guess kind of like at a high level, and we got into some specifics, but you know, different like workflows. And yeah, I mean, what I kind of learned is like you just have to figure it out on the fly. You got to do stuff, and if it doesn't work, you adjust. So just having that sort of that outside perspective and advice I found super useful.
Awesome, sweet. That's it. Thanks so much for your time. Appreciate it.
All good, man.